everybody, Tanya here, and welcome back to part 3 of the bedroom makeover. Hopefully you've been following along with parts 1 and 2. On today's video, we're going to be jumping into the last 2 pieces, the 2 dressers that she's been using currently in the bedroom, but we're giving them a whole new look. The first thing I'll be doing is removing all the hardware and giving the 2 pieces a really good cleaning. And since I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the original hardware or not, I want to use my Bondo and fill in all the holes and then move right into sanding after that has dried. Since I'm going to be painting these 2 dressers, I only need to do a scuff sand and then I'll be adding my primer. What I discovered on the smaller gray dresser was down here near the bottom is some water damage and some rather large craters. So went in with Bondo, filled in those gaps, sanded it smooth, and then on the other side of the dresser I found even more damage. So I took the popsicle sticks / stirrers and created a form, filled it in with Bondo, and then went back in with my sander. And I gotta say, this process was actually quite satisfying to create this nice new corner. I'm still trying to decide if I like spray primer or brush on roll-on primer. I kind of keep going back and forth. I will be doing a light scuff sanding between each coat. My workshop area is a little bit small for what I'd like. It gets the job done, however, I just feel like I don't have the room to use my sprayer as often as I would like, so I'm gonna have to get creative on building some kind of a backdrop because I really would like to do more of my sprayer. I do feel like the finish comes out nicer, but for now I'm having fun just brushing and rolling as needed. So I've got to get that first layer of primer onto the larger dresser and we'll be moving on to paint. For the larger piece, I have this creamy yellow paint color along with this burnt orange, and what I want to do is create a third color because what I'm going to do is go on the drawer fronts with these 3 colors. I'm creating a kind of a midline color with the 2 that I have, and I'm going to be using all 3 to do like a faded ombre on the drawer fronts. So we'll see how that turns out. That same ombre will be applied to this door. So I'm removing the hardware and getting this puppy ready for primer. Starting with the door, I'm doing a bit of an experimentation here with the 3 colors. So I've got the burnt orange, I've got the kind of a peachy color that I created by mixing the 2 colors together, and then in the middle I'll be going in with the lighter yellowish creamy color. I'm just kind of playing with it. I don't know what I'm doing or what I want it to look like. Playing around, and I finally end up with kind of a circular motion, and I end up liking it, so I stuck with that and called it good. For the main body of this bigger dresser, I'm using the burnt orange. And jumping back to the smaller dresser, I'm adding the adhesive for the blue gold leafing that I'll be doing on these hardware pieces. I got new hardware for the bottom drawers, and I'm using the original 3 knobby looking hardware for the top drawer. If you recall from the previous video, I did the nightstand, and my daughter requested this dresser to match the same design. So there's going to be some blue gold leafing going on a few areas of the main body here. And again, here I've got remnants of wallpaper that we used on the nightstand, and to make it match, I'm doing just the top drawer. Next, I'm adding these furniture feet. For these drawer frames, I'm going in with the custom color that I mixed up. I have really struggled with stenciling in the past, but I finally figured out the trick. And really what you want to do is just add as little paint as possible on your brush. I did actually order some special stenciling brushes as well. They're quite different than a regular paintbrush, but the key is not to put too much paint. You just have to keep dipping and dabbing until you get just a little bit on your brush, and it actually turned out to be more enjoyable, and I like the way it looks. I had a variety of stencils available, and our daughter picked the ones that she liked the best. She was also very involved in the color choices and what she wanted to have in her bedroom, so that was helpful. Here I'm doing just the white, and when I went in on the main body on the sides of this dresser, I added white plus the two other colors to make it kind of blend a little bit. This next stencil was my choice. I love the fact that it represents strength and beauty, and it has her favorite flower, the daisy, so it really represents her well. We are nearing the finish line. She chose this particular paper to go on the inside of the cabinet area. And jumping back to the other dresser, I'm giving the drawer slides some much needed lubrication. After measuring and drilling the holes, I'll be reattaching the hardware, adding the contact paper, and finishing up with a top coat of polyacrylic. And we can't forget the stamp logo for Tanya's Treasures. This means we are officially done. Here's a reminder of what they look like before and after. My goal for this piece was not to just paint it and throw a bunch of stencils on it. I really wanted it to be a cohesive piece of art. I think I could have done better. I think it's okay. I do like it, and it was definitely a learning experience and a stepping stone for moving forward. Now all that's left to do is install the new lighting fixture, hang the LED lights, and bring her personal things back inside. We'll also be looking at some new wall decor. The old room was darker, more depressing. My goal was to brighten it up, give it some color pops, and I think I achieved that goal. And here we have the finished product. I've still got this one on the dolly because I need my husband to help me move it off and put it right on the floor. But I appreciate every one of you that's watching and that supports my channel and supports what I'm doing. It's really, really a good therapy for me. I love seeing the end result. The room is much improved, and our daughter, she's amazing. I am so glad that I was able to do this to make her environment more cheerful. She really is a symbol of beauty and of strength. Our hope is that this new space will add something positive to her life, and we want her to know how very special she is, how much we love her. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.